I've done some really bad things.
These are the twisted folks you hope never to meet. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 fictional serial killers in television. Just to keep things real, we'll be avoiding killers who are in any way supernatural. Number 10. Earl Bulford, Criminal Minds. Kicking off our list is the taxidermist turned murderer with a serious eyeball fetish. Earl uses his hunting skills to set traps for his prey, then slashes his victims' throats before disposing of them. As a pseudo calling card, this killer cuts out his target's eyes after each kill and places these mementos in a stuffed animal.
You know, you've got real pretty eyes.
Number 9. Danny Jennings, House MD. A homeless man is hospitalized with burns, and his condition rapidly deteriorates. We realize something is seriously wrong when he says his seared flesh
smells like licorice.
By the time House's team discovers it's the high vegetable hospital diet making him sick, Danny is gone and the FBI is on his trail. Turns out this bum has been surviving on a steady diet of Soylent Green.
He's a serial killer who eats his victims.
And we saved him.
Number 8. The Miniature Killer, CSI. This meticulous murderer makes tiny and ultra-realistic models of her crimes. Natalie Davis first killed when she pushed her younger sister out of a tree, and this left her with an obsession with miniatures and bleach. The Miniature Killer is the main villain of CSI's 7th season, and she caps things off by kidnapping Grissom's girlfriend to get back at him. Number 7. The Ferguson Family, Hawaii 5-0. The family that slays together stays together. When this family of psychotic white trash hobos moves to town, they take a bunch of menial jobs but quit after a few days. The Fergusons then kill all of their co-workers and take whatever pocket money they have on hand. Geez, 2 weeks' notice would have been enough.
Next place we get to, I want you to make sure first, is for white folks only.
Number 6. The Carver, Nip Tuck. This masked, Prada-wearing serial rapist follows the mantra that beauty is a curse on the world. He is always sure to disfigure his victims by carving a smile on their faces, and he comes to pursue the surgeons that try to fix his work. The Carver turns out to be a brother and sister team that shares a serious hate-on for unnecessary plastic surgery.
Did you see her? Her only birth defect was being born rich, and she still had her tits, nose, and lips done.
And lipo. Perhaps I should pay her a house call.
Number 5. Red John, the Mentalist. As the series' main bad guy, this murderer thinks of himself as an artist and a performer.
Red John thinks of himself as a showman, an artist. He has a strong sense of theater.
Red John killed Patrick Jane's wife and daughter and set the Mentalist on a course for revenge. He likes to see his victims begging for mercy and always paints his signature smiley face on the wall in his victim's blood. And like all good serial killers, Red John seems to have 9 lives. Number 4. The Trinity Killer, Dexter. For decades, this innocent-looking family man has traveled the country building houses for charity. However, Arthur Mitchell satisfies his own dark passenger by murdering people in the same ways his sister, mother, and father died. Despite being called the Trinity Killer, there is always a 4th victim, a little boy who is buried alive. Trinity earned his spot by murdering the person our protagonist holds most dear. Number 3. The Gormagon, Bones. As if being a cannibal isn't unsettling enough, this killer wears a set of false teeth made from the canines of his victims. Unlike the others on this list, the Gorgamon is a series of apprentices who take on the work of their master while also gathering souvenirs. Their collection of bones is over 100 years old, begging the terrifying question, how many Gorgamons were there?
Oh, God. Who is he eating this time?
Number 2. Floyd Phelan Farrell, Criminal Minds. This cannibal takes things one step further by force-feeding the fingers of his previous victims to his newest prey. Floyd thinks he is possessed by a flesh-eating demon, but what really gives him the number 2 spot on our list is the tenacity he shows when he feeds the good guys some chili, laced with the body parts of a corpse.
God is in all of us.
So is Tracy Lambert.
Number 1. Dexter Morgan, Dexter. Taking the top spot on our list is this forensic blood spatter analyst / vigilante hero?
I'm kind of in the middle of something.
While not solving crimes, Dexter dispatches those who have eluded the justice system in an effort to keep his dark passenger at bay. Known to the public as the Bay Harbor Butcher, Dexter takes top honors because of his strict code of ethics. He only takes action once he has irrefutable evidence, most of the time. Do you agree with our picks?
That really didn't do it for me.
Be sure to comment and tune in to WatchMojo.com for other great top 10 countdowns.